We are back with Koudelka. I'm not quite where I last saved. I went to go out and grind for not even levels, but panaceas. And over the better part of an hour, I gained several levels, and I found one panacea. So, yeah, okay. It's fine. So, I'm going to attempt the gargoyle again. I'm not going to make a whole night of it, but I'll give it another shot. So, of course, Edward is getting the gargoyle killer. He just has to. Otherwise, I wonder if that's just it. How much do you think it matters? Ogden's axe actually is pretty respectable, but I don't know if I want to go that far. Because that's very scary. I mean, I don't know, man. I am going to have to heal Edward, because even though 3200 HP is a lot, with the gargoyle sword, he now has a much, much greater HP pool, so I think quad 9 is just it. And there is more of a bar. I don't know if quad 9 means it just displays that much, or if he actually has that much. What I think I should have done to better set up for this was to grind casting spells. As a matter of fact, Koudelka actually does have level 3 flare now, as well as... I don't even know if I can see, actually, what my spells are, unless I'm in combat. But she has level 2 Tornado, I think. James, I think, is stuck with level 1 stuff, which is why he didn't do a damn thing to the gargoyle the last time we fought. I'll see what I can do. Maybe he'll play support. And good evening, Dragon Ace. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? There's a gargoyle inside. Oh my god. So I'll try this once. If it goes really well, maybe I'll try it another time, but otherwise I'll just advance the game. I can always come back later. Well, not always, but for a while. If I happen to get into a fight on the way to the gargoyle, I will engage, because maybe I'll get a panacea drop. No, we're playing this straight. Ah, the gargoyle attacked. Oh, no. Alright, so I have devised a slightly better strategy. It still might not take me through the whole fight, but I feel that I might do a little better. For starters, Edward gets up here and hopefully draws aggro. I don't know how useful this will be, but... I don't know if this is going to be any good. I could try Fortifying Intelligence for James. Not that Edward's great with it. What I think I'll do is I'll use my... Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, it was Charlotte's Book. I was looking for some different name for some reason. I'll use Charlotte's Book with Daniel. He can cast without being able to cast. Oh, wow. Maybe it depends on the intelligence of the user. So I effectively wasted that. Don't worry, this battle's going perfectly according to plan. Edward could take that kind of hit. Koudelka, well, she has Flare level 3, so we're doing that. James, do you think it's cheating if he fortifies his own intelligence? Edward will get back up in there and swing once. That's halfway decent, right? Wait, why did that do no damage? Oh, I remember why. It's because I'm a dumbass. That's on me. Yay! Hey, good evening, Winterburn. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I completely flubbed Koudelka's preparation. I gave Edward the sword. I forgot to give Koudelka the cane. Edward... I mean, it looks like the Gargoyle's casting is already legitimately scary, but there's nothing I can do about that. Edward will swing a second time. And now I think we're all dead. Let's hope it's going after Edward. Man, that hurt, but he could take it. As long as this thing keeps pushing Edward, that'll be fine. Oh, wait, it's just going a second time? Even Edward can't take that kind of punishment. You're not going to go a third time, are you? Because that's called cheating? Oh, wow. Okay, so it only displays HP up to quad 9, but Edward did in fact have more than quad 9 HP. Good. He's paralyzed and poisoned, that's the bad news, but he's just going to have to deal. Koudelka will change her weapon to Roger's staff. That's just her turn. I don't think I have any anti-paralysis except for a panacea, and I only have one of those, and I'm not using it. I'm just gonna have to pray that James does anything at all with a level 1 spell. That's better. 172 damage. Yeah, do more of that, please. Oh my god. Guess what? I'm gonna level James's spells during this fight. Koudelka will cast... yeah, level 3 Flare. This time it'll actually hurt. And the Gargoyle's casting. Now we're all in trouble. Jeez, I sent him flying backward. 9,800 damage isn't bad, considering Koudelka's as far back as can be. Damn. I think it's high time I healed Edward. Is the Gargoyle going to attack a second time, or cast a second time, and just cheat? No. We legitimately need to heal Edward now. I could use an elixir on him, but I want to try level 1 heal, whatever. You know what? That's not going to be sufficient. There's no damn way. I'm going all in. Tamako soup. Edward. Just use the damn thing. Full health. For Edward, that means a lot. It says quad 9, but we'll see. And it looks like he's still at half-ish, so I don't know. I don't know. Whatever, it's fine. He has a lot of HP is the point. Just punches. I'll take it. It's a love tap for Edward. 2 attacks, I don't care. I do not care. Oh, Edward's no longer paralyzed. I believe... okay, this is the big question. Hey there, Falcofon, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Here's a question for chat, because somehow I don't know how to count single-digit numbers. Did Edward swing with the sword? Once? Definitely. But did he swing twice? In any case, for now, I'm going to cast... Fortify, I don't freaking know. Vitality? I can't unequip the Gargoyle Killer. Because if I do, then my stats just go out the window. It's just gone. I'm gonna have to stand here and body block to the best of my ability. Edward is a human shield now. Koudelka, however, can cast Flare. I can pretty much cast anything as long as it's high enough level. I just don't want to do Tornado because that's the Gargoyle's element. James really has nothing, so we're just going to cast Flare some more and level up his spell because I'm going to cast it 100 times in one fight. Edward's going to wait. Come on, love tap. He's getting dangerously close to the rest of us. And if the gargoyle casts a high enough level spell, it'll hit multiple people, so I'm going to have to separate my characters. But doing that is going to mean he might pursue them, at which point it's all over. Winterburn, you're saying once? I'll hazard this. I'll hazard it. Hey, 4 damage. Oh man, I'm a powerhouse. That could be the last 4 we need. I'll move out here. This is genuinely frightening. This might knock the gargoyle back, though. Quad 9, baby. I am doing better, I think, than I did last fight. Not that that's saying much. This gargoyle's a tank. Alright, I will hazard swinging with Edward. Ah, Winterburn, you were right. Oh no! Well, the battle's over. But did I kill the gargoyle? Is it over? Hey, I did it! I broke the sword, but I killed the gargoyle! I did it! I beat the hardest fight in the game. Ooh, what a way to start. Mind Idol. Alright. Alright. Wow. Alright, now let us go back to my more standard fare for equipment. I might be able to carry Roger's sword, or cane through the rest of the game, but I'm not 100%. Edward can go back to his normal sword, whatever. It's fine. Oh my god. What is the Mind Idol? I think that's just like a stat booster, which is pretty cool. Statue representing Apollo raises the owner's mind. Makes sense. Now, I have 2 things I need to do, desperately. One thing is to save immediately, which means getting out of the church is fine. Oh my god, if that sword broke and that gargoyle lived, everything would have gone upside down, just like it did at the end of the previous stream. Okay, immediate save. Yeah, I leveled up a few times. I'm level 30 and 31. Oh boy, there's the save. Okay, now I can advance the game, but there's one other thing that I really want to do, and I don't quite remember which direction I need to go in, but it's in the inner grounds. And it is a thing you have seen before. If I could remember how to get there. Because this place, even though the actual layout is probably simple, the presentation is very disorienting. This, I guess, is just a dead end. There's a little path up there, though. I'm not sure if it's where I want to go. I'm going to flee this battle because I no longer need to concern myself. After all that, I never even needed to use the panacea. Edward was poisoned and paralyzed, but he's the particular character who can take that gargoyle's punishment. If Koudelka were paralyzed or silenced, then that would have been the fight. So if anybody was going to get a panacea, it was going to be her. I'm quite pleased, because according to what I've seen online, if you want to fight the gargoyle ever, you should probably do it on the 4th disc. But I'm doing it at the first opportunity. I did grind, but even so. Again, the grinding was really more for items than anything else. I don't even know how much of a difference my level made. If that gargoyle felt like attacking anyone but Edward, then they would have been dead. This is still going to drive me crazy, though. Where is the thing that I'm looking for? I forgot if it was up here or down there. This place isn't really that big. It's just disorienting because of all the loading screens. It's one of these statues. I guess this is a dead end. Can I go up here? Or is that's the way back down? This is the fountain I can't do anything with. This is very disorienting. Am I allowed to go left past the fountain? Or if I go this way, is this anything? I forgot if these are stairs I can climb. Because it looks like there's something past the fountain, right? This is a fight I don't care about. Oh yeah, I killed one of these guys while grinding. He dropped a Galahad sword, and as amazing as that sounds, it's a broken piece of a sword that represents Galahad's, so it's actually a garbage item. But if you were going barehanded, then it's better than nothing. It's just this level layout is driving me insane. Do I press left to keep running? Is this doing it right? Yeah, I might just have to go back downstairs then if the game insists on not letting me go to the left past the fountain. Here? Directly down a screen, though? Yeah, look at that secret-ass script. Like, you're not gonna blame me for missing that, right? Like, come on. Anyway, there's this. Do I go along through here? Like, you'll forgive me for not finding that. Good, this is what I was looking for. For God's sake. Like, my sense of direction is bad, but this is not my damn fault. I'm trying to go to the freaking statue here. I don't even think I've seen that screen of the door before. Jesus, can I walk up the stairs to the statue, please? For the love of God, thank you. That's all I wanted to do. Now, we have observed this before. The statue is holding the holy sword Saknoth. Do you want to take it? And that is the payoff for beating the gargoyle. There's the payoff. You got Saknoth. The gargoyle gave me a little accessory. You might have thought that that was a somewhat disappointing reward, because you could just grind for level points, stat points, pretty easily. But the Saknoth is the true reward. I'm not 100% sure which sword is stronger without looking, the Gargoyle Killer or the Saknoth. I want to assume the Gargoyle Killer because that pumps your stat by 100 or 99 each. Like, that's ridiculous. But the Gargoyle Sword breaks in 3 hits, and the Saknoth does not. So I now have what I believe is the best sword in the game. I'm going to save because even though if you were in this location in real life, it would be easy to navigate, but that was a pain in the ass. So congratulations to me, I've completed this game's only side quest. I've done it. So let's go back to Patrick's area, which was to right? Good. Another fight that I don't care about. By the way, my inventory is very, very bloated. Like, I'm actually afraid to pick up items now. Okay, Winterburn, the Gargoyle Killer is stronger by a country mile, but the Saknoth isn't going to shatter upon basic contact. Let's go... Was it this? Good. I'm saving immediately, because that was an unnecessary pain in the ass. Again, you'll forgive me for not figuring that fountain screen out. Like, what the hell was that? You know that I'm perfectly willing to take the L from my crappy sense of direction under normal circumstances, but that is not me. So, clear red item here. Shotgun shells. Oh, and Winterburn, strength, dex, agility, plus 70 to 72, plus 23 to 25, plus 8 to 10. Well, 70 to 72 strength, though. That is quite good. That's not 99, but that's pretty damn good. Anyway, I have my shotgun shells. Otherwise, step back in. That was a door by the stairs. But first, this weird. There we go. Now where am I? Oh, there I am. Jeez, I had to find myself on the screen. It's bolted. Want to throw back the bolt? Yeah. What did I unlock? I'm not sure where I am. I'm not sure what any of this stuff is. It looks like you can move the statue if you try. Do you want to move the statue? Sure. It's darker in here. You found Roger Bacon inside the secret library. Is that his last name? Bacon? I guess we're getting a scene. Here we...
I know it's around here somewhere. Well, what took you so long?
Roger,
A mummy
I
that was
haven't...
in the coffin? Since when have you two been acquainted?
I am no mummy. My name is Roger Bacon, and I'm just like any normal old man.
Hey, I've been around for 20 years, and I have yet to run across an old man as abnormal as yourself.
I see. Well, I've been around for 600 years, and I've seen plenty of abnormal people just like myself.
My dear old man, might you be
Amazing.
related to the great warlock Roger Bacon, who made such a name for himself in the 13th century?
You are very knowledgeable. I am that warlock, Roger Bacon, you speak of.
You mean to tell me that you were born in 1210 and have remained alive and well until the present date of 1898?
Actually, to be precise, I was born in 1214.
What type of a joke is this?
That's my question.
This is no joke. I am the reputable Roger Bacon.
Very well then. If you were truly that Roger Bacon, then you'll be able to tell me with whom and where you studied.
Oh, that's easy. I entered Oxford in 1247 and studied under the tutelage of Robert Grosseteste. Although a good professor, I would not consider him to be a wise man. I penned my masterpiece, Opus Maius, as well as numerous other books on natural science. Being a visionary pioneer, I must say that my work has influenced generations of work that followed. But alas, in hindsight, that work pales in comparison to the work I did, copying the Immigré document for the Pope.
The Immigré documents. I figured you would know about that book.
Of course. It took me 5 years to copy the book in its entirety. I know everything there is to know about the book.
What is it about?
Oh,
Is
it
it...
unravels the secrets of life that expand far beyond the largest field. It speaks of the secret rituals conducted by the ancient race of Fomors on immortality. The Fomors would claim the lives of the resurrected as their own. They reversed the laws of nature and the cycle of life. When the Druids took over the Celts, Alexander the Great penned the Immigré documents in Greek for placement in the Great Library.
Resurrecting the dead.
Oh,
It is true.
The document has long been considered the most dangerous work of literature. It was safely guarded in the caverns of the Supreme Pontiff's quarters. But apparently, the book was not able to withstand the wears of time over generations. And the Pope decreed that a new edition be created by copying the full text. That is where I came in. The Pope requested that I copy the word for word. And when the work was finished, apparently, I was supposed to be killed. But I am not one to be dealt with so carelessly. I secretly escaped, and eventually I made my way to the sacred land referred to in the text of the Immigré document.
And the secret rituals? Don't tell me.
you need look no further than myself.
And you succeeded.
Though I cannot perform the same on others, yes, I have been able to escape the hands of death. But I have not been able to escape the roots of existence, which are the seeds of change. My body is not immune to change, as you can see by my hideous appearance. I've had nothing to do other than roam the earth for the last 300 years. I've seen all I can take of mankind's cruelty. So, I returned here for some rest. Well, enough of this gossip. I've got some research to do. May I ask to be left alone?
Interesting. He's escaped death, but not the ravages of time. So he's a living dead, but he's not dead. That's pretty rough. But that was a very interesting scene, and I love how James was just silenced. Like, if you're really Roger Bacon, you could tell me where you went to school. Easy. And he just goes on this 10-minute long rant. And James is like, oh, wow, okay. Oh, and Winterburn, apparently Roger Bacon was a real person who was born in 1220, meaning he was lying about whatever he said, 1216 or 1214 or something. Amazing. Otherwise, well, we're back. That said, before I go back, I got a meme for a second. If there's anywhere else to go, there might be nothing else to do. I can get into a fight in here. Wow, spooky. I'm not gonna deal right now. Like, I've been doing enough fighting tonight before the stream. Like, I'm not in the mood, man. Oh, Fakafani, yeah, he would know better than the records. I know when I was born. What do you know? Alright, maybe I just leave. Whatever. You can't see the door, so it's a little disorienting, because that room... Well, I guess that particular one didn't start you in a cutscene, but still. Otherwise, is there anything to do in here? Maybe not. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's back out here. Before I do that, is there anything up north? Oh, right. I'm just trying to see, like, where I go from here. That's how I leave. The lights are back on. I don't know how much that helps. Let me see if I have a map or anything. I don't think I do, but I'll check for safety. Where is the room that I'm looking for? Maybe I should move that statue again. Yeah, I don't know how much this helps me. Like, I see which room I'm in, but still. I'll move the statue again. It's a little weird they let me do it repeatedly. There, let's back off. Whatever, it's fine. Because I don't think there's anywhere else to go in that library. So I think that's just going to be it. I'm just trying to adjust my little ASCII map that I have here. I don't know how useful this is going to be. I think I might have an idea of where to go, possibly. I'm looking for, like, a longer hallway. Is this it? Is this anything? Maybe I can't observe this? We do have stairs. Ugh, another fight. Oh boy. Been a while since I've seen one of these enemies. I could probably just take it out. I still can't believe I beat that gargoyle basically without James's help. Oof, get out of here. Wait, it got back up? Damn. I guess James will deliver the coup de grace. Alright. If that's it, I'll see if there's anything this way. Oh, the door's being held shut by mysterious force. Nope. I don't think I want to deal with the stairs. I'll go back out this way. I guess I'll go down and maybe go up the stairs, see if that does anything for me. Do you think that's just the way I came from before? Yeah, okay, that narrows that down. So that's a mysterious force, so that means there really isn't much for me to look for, and I swear this looks like something, but maybe it's nothing. If this isn't it, then maybe it's over through the other door. There we go. Hey, it's meme time. It's a gramophone. Hooray. You found a gramophone, but it can't be played as there's no disc inside. Well, guess what? I did find the disc. Do you want to put the disc in the gramophone? Yes. The disc begins to play, filling the room with the melody. But we're never going to hear it. You found a hidden drawer. Inside it is a book titled Research Notes. Got 'em. Oh, we do get a melody. Research notes. September 10th, 1895. Rain. With the monastery renovation completed, I have finally moved in with Ogden and Bessie. Oh. It's been a long road since I first procured the emigre file. Even after referencing literature of all ages, the rendering of the text still remains a difficult task. Though it has been 4 years since I first laid eyes on it, never once has its enigma left the recesses of my mind. Contained in it are countless descriptions of the source of the energy that is the secret to life's existence, the Druids' cryptic experiment taken from the ancient Celts and recorded by Alexander the Great hundreds of years before Christ. Branded a forbidden enterprise, it was kept hidden by the Vatican's cardinals in the depths of the Pope's quarters for a very long time, and now I have it in my hands. I have reached Wales, the land referred to in the text. I will fulfill my wife Elaine's resurrection at this monastery, built by Saint Daniel Scotus. Of course I am aware that my act could prove insolent in the eyes of the Lord, and however people may censure my actions, the love I have for my wife will never cease. I ask of you, Lord, to turn your eyes away for a short while. November 16th. Rain. The more I learn about this monastery, the more eerie the structure appears to me. Ogden mentioned that the hospice had been full of corpses at one time a few hundred years ago, and I have become aware of an oppressing sense of mortal sin as I walk through the underground passageways. I could feel haunting spirits everywhere. But according to the emigre file, the power of such resentful spirits are considered the driving force behind reviving the Druids' cryptic experiment. I plan to fill this place with the all-consuming ire of these spirits. Oh my god. Even though I may burn in hell for these sins, if Elaine can be brought back to life, I shall have no regrets. December 5th. I found out that the cauldron hidden in the basement held the key to the secret. Even though the book had mentioned it, the well-positioned trick door kept us from locating its whereabouts. The cauldron looks as if it is made of gold, but upon closer examination, the surface is so old that one cannot determine how long it has been in existence. I would guess that it is a prehistoric artifact, made a few thousand, or maybe even tens of thousands of years ago, and left to sit. We must quickly set up an altar and begin preparations for our ceremony. December 16th. I ordered Ogden to acquire some livestock. 320 chickens and 43 pigs were purchased through a supplier in town. I arranged for ground transportation, but the fog did not help expedite the undertaking. I expect to be busy as soon as the delivery arrives. Animal offerings are an integral part of the Druid experiment. The cauldron must be filled with the freshest blood and flesh. This is where it begins. February 24th, 1896. The third experiment. Still no response. Even though I follow directions and offer the proper prayers, there are no signs of the spirits gaining any strength. I must return to the book and reread some parts since I cannot proceed if there has been some misunderstanding of the text. Is there a problem with the ways I conducted the experiment, or are the offerings insufficient? Regardless, I need to think this over. Even though I may arrive at a terrifying realization, it is too late to fear anything now. I have come too far to be impeded by fear. I am sure Ogden will understand. March 19th. Return from London. The specially ordered carriage seems to be working very well. I have trapped 3 women in the baskets and back. Yeah, I knew it. I lured some victims out of an alley in the East End and had them sniff some chemicals and pulled them into the carriage, but since I was not used to my new role as an abductor, it took more time than I had planned. I could not have done this without Ogden's help. I am deeply grateful to him. I am still at a loss. March 25th. I cannot make up my mind, even if I can bring Elaine back to life. Are my actions forgivable? I balk when presented with this dilemma. Bessie has been taking care of the women I've kidnapped. It's better than them freezing in some corner of London. I hope this small gesture of kindness will be considered as a prion, or as... what? As an a prion act? Typo? Of repentance. I wonder if my small kindness will have any significance when held up to the horrendous act I am about to commit. March 31st. I must make my mind up. I must. April 3rd. Storm. Dear Lord, I have without a doubt committed a crime no human should have committed. I conducted the Druid experiment using the fresh and blood of the victims. I sensed the incredible energy of the spirits culminate into one when I poured the women's remains into the cauldron. As I had thought before, it is human flesh that needs to be offered up to fully release the effects of the procedures. What a frightening, arcane process this is. The sounds of fury and the women's death screams have not left my ears. But I must go on. There's no turning back now. April 12th. Rain. Once again, I perform the procedures. I once again round up 4 victims from London. Even though they're all old with barely a thing to live for, when I contemplate taking their lives, it leaves me sick to my stomach. It may be due to my doubts that the spirits did not rise to such a powerful strength as before. I may have to use a younger, more vibrant source of energy. The book says to fill the cauldron with energy of haunted spirits. I wonder how many victims the cauldron must swallow to be satisfied. June 5th. I do not have enough victims. The saintly presence of Daniel Scotus inhibits us from claiming authoritative power. I have concluded that it will be necessary for us to offer many more lives before we are finished here. I have since found 35 more victims for 7 separate experiments, but the spirits have not responded with much strength. For me to accomplish the resurrection, I am in dire need of the culminated strength of the spirits. I must come up with a way. I must come up with a more efficient way to procure my victims. July 15th. I finally received the first shipment of my victims. Ogden was right when he suggested that we should offer the Lord of the Slave Trade an enormous amount of money for this matter. Oh my god! He has no compassion for human life. The victims are not given much information and arrive at the monastery expecting a routine night's work. It is not necessary for us to go hunting for prey in town. With a few sugar-coated lies, there are plenty of people that climb right into the carnage. There is no one that will dare speak of what is to become of them. September 9th. Poured the remains into the cauldron. The energy levels in the cauldron have clearly increased, which makes me happy since it proves that I am heading in the right direction. It seems that lately I have become more efficient at performing the tasks required for the procedures. However, Ogden and I cannot expect to become much more productive, as it is impossible for us to hire help, since we must keep this matter purely clandestine. I have decided to place an order for a laboratory table from an equipment manufacturer in Manchester. It will take about a month to make, but once we receive this, we will be able to manage many more experiments. October 3rd. Oh, yeah, Dragon Ace, I flubbed the line. The people climb right into the carnage, which I guess is technically true, but right into the carriage. You got me. October 3rd. Butchered 3 bodies since morning. After lunch, we made repairs to the bell tower of the main church. After dinner with Bessie and Ogden, I butchered 3 more bodies. The lab table has proven its worth. The spirits have certainly increased in strength. At this rate, I may finish preparing for Elaine's resurrection before All Saints' Day. October 14th. 6 bodies butchered in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, 1 after dinner. November 1st. How I have been awaiting this day. The day to conduct Elaine's resurrection ceremony has finally arrived. The cauldron is brimming with the remains of my victims. This monastery is now consumed by the energies of the preternatural spirits. Even a saint could not hold his ground against the powerful energy of these hexed spirits. I took Elaine's body, which had been preserved in chemicals for this very day, and placed it on the altar. I then began reciting the ceremonial chant. Elaine, you are still as beautiful as ever. I love you so much. Please forgive me for calling you back from the land of the dead. November 7th. What is going on? I have lost all hope. All my efforts and dreams have been only an illusion. The tree of life that grew upwards out of the corpse, as if wrapping Elaine's body, was certainly the manifestation of the druid's cryptic experiments that I had been seeking. If God is capable of creating beings out of nothingness, then this indeed is a man-made example of his work. But to my horror, the image of my resurrected wife displayed in a flower petal looked just as she did before, yet it lacked a human soul. Indeed, it was a monster. Dear God, is this the punishment you have chosen for me? What have I accomplished by victimizing nearly 200 innocent people? My only hope in life lay in believing that resurrection was possible, and dreaming of the day when my wife Elaine would join me here in life on Earth once again. Now I have nothing but a cauldron full of blood and hexed spirits, and a soulless monster. Is this the end that has been awaiting me? Dear Lord, have you no mercy? I only have one path left to follow. I have lost too much blood. I cannot even find words to apologize to Ogden, who has lent me his strength along the way. Now I only long to sleep in peace with my wife. Man, that's brutal. The villain got his comeuppance, and Ogden and Bessie... I guess eventually it was too much for even them. That's brutal. And Fakafan, he's not blaming the Lord, he's just like, is this the punishment that you've given me for the obviously horrible crimes that I'm fully aware I committed? Frickin' yikes. I wonder if it was even necessary to get those notes. Great for flavor, but did I need him to advance the game? But in any case, I will advance through the room. Oh no, it's boss time. Something's not right. Good luck figuring that out. This isn't necessary, but it's a thing that exists. You see a portrait of a young woman. The frame reads, "My dear wife, Elaine." So presumably, Patrick is the husband. This is Patrick's place. So, there we go. Whoa! No, don't worry, I got this. Man, that's original. Whew. Alright. Actually, now that I think about it, as long as I don't strike with the weapon, can't I just have Ogden's cane equipped at all times and just cast quad 9 damage to anything I touch? But whatever. I'll throw a flare its way. Hopefully I level from this, because I'm actually running a little low on magic. Oh my god. James... I don't know, I've been leaning into Megalith with James, so let's just do it. And Edward with his normal sword. Oh, you're casting? I was going to say, I do not want to see you walk toward me. Well, you're not the freaking gargoyle, so it doesn't hurt that much. Do you move? Maybe not. Oh. Nope. Edward's silenced, but that hardly matters. That sound, I've heard that sound before. And this guy's got a lot of HP, so that is not going to do. Maybe I will switch to the Socknoth sword. Anyway, let's see what Flare does. It's level 3. This could still take a little while. This guy has health. Eh. Ugh. Could you stop? This thing is hideous. And even the sound he makes when he's moving, it sounds kind of like Bowser's roar from like Nintendo 64. I doubt it's that actual sound, but it sounds somewhat similar. You also do Flare, James. Just do it. I'm still going to have to hit him with 2 or 3 more of those. I don't feel that I'm at risk of death, but this guy's kind of scary. I've 100% heard that sound before. The normal sword broke. Ah, I should try barehanding it actually, because he could hit twice. Ooh, that's pretty good. Flare's better than Megalith, I guess. Just gonna swing. No, he's casting. Again, as far as silence is concerned, that's kind of annoying, but that's less effective than punching for Edward. And Edward's my vitality guy. Whatever, man. Koudelka can practice using another spell. Let's go Tornado. She just went straight into that one. Okay. It's level 2, but, you know, that's fine. Let's punch. Let's just punch. 0, 1. Gee golly, you think I need a weapon? 5th. That actually really hurt. Or, well, no, that did really hurt. Sir, I'm gonna need you to stop doing that. James can go ahead and throw Flare. He doesn't have level 2 anything. He's remarkably behind. Good damage. Oh, I got him. Can I heal? Oh, actually, I activated a fountain, so I'll heal anyway, even if I don't level up. Yay, James, good job. Yay, full heal. Alright, what am I gonna even do with Koudelka? Like, she's an absolute tank. Except for, like, punching ability, but that's fine. Oh, geez, 2 level... Okay, well... So Edward might level up twice. I'm not 100% in this. Nope, just the one time. James has a pretty good thing going here. What? An automatic pistol. And the new spell. If the gargoyle really did ruin my day, I might have come back after learning this. Reflect. So the gargoyle could be hit with his own spells. That would be pretty nice. But an automatic pistol, too. Yay. Permanent save point. Let's investigate the automatic pistol. And you know what? Let's also investigate the Socknoth sword. Sacknoth. Automatic pistol. A new type of pistol, not often seen outside of Germany, where it is manufactured for military use. And then Saknoth. Oof, look at that thing. Legendary sword said to be made from the bones of a mighty evil dragon slain long ago. Its eye decorates the pommel. Maybe the very bottom of it? That's pretty kick-ass, honestly. That's pretty awesome. I'm saving now. Yes, purified, we're good. Hooray! Also, apparently that boss I beat was called Scapegoat. Freaky. Oh yeah, in Winterburn you have the bio up already. Much appreciated. The anger and betrayal of fallen women given form. Formerly using their charms to entice men, there is now only a twisted mockery of their beauty. Yeah, that checks out. Brutal. And yeah, Dragon Ace, this is the Soul Calibur, the Saknoth. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't even know if there's anywhere to go from here. I might just have to back out, which is a little weird. Oh, hello. Cutscene.
So this is Elaine.
Yes. She's the one I had the psychic vision of. Do you doubt it?
Oh, indeed.
Good. Let's begin.
Remember, Koudelka's a medium. Wow.
It has been a long time indeed, Mr. O'Flaherty.
Oh, Elaine, is that really you?
Yes, it is. It is such a pity that we meet again, and I can only present myself to you in this form. This is the woman that responded to my voice, is it not? Thank you for doing this for someone like myself.
Elaine, I haven't yet come to terms. Please tell me how this happened to you.
Of course I will explain. James, 18 years ago, I was murdered by some thieves that broke into my home. I was helpless. Both Patrick and Ogden were out on business. There was nothing that anyone could do.
I will not accept this. This should not have happened.
Yes, Patrick responded the same exact way. He could not accept my death. He spent years and years perfecting his craft in wizardry and tried everything in his power to bring me back to life.
Resurrecting the dead? Is this for real? Hey, we're not talking about Frankenstein here.
Frankenstein?
That novel written about 100 years ago?
He was taking it very seriously. And he had found the key to actually
pretty good.
make it happen.
The immigrant document.
Yes. With all resistance and the powers from ancient druids, he held a resurrection ceremony in this monastery.
But something went wrong, didn't it?
He only resurrected my physical body. As you can see, my soul is still doomed to roaming the universe, forever separated from my body. And the terrifying thing is that my body was resurrected as a heartless monster.
Monster.
Although the monster may look like me, it is not me. Mr. O'Flaherty, please turn my body into ashes with your power.
Ashes. But if I do that, we won't be able to bring you back to life.
Mr. O'Flaherty, I was robbed of my life by those thieves, and I could hate them as mortal enemies. Choose to think that my death was preordained by the Lord. Please, do not mourn my death. It was wrong for Patrick to try to resurrect me, to undo the work of God. Please, do not be sad. Death is at the heart of God's reasoning. I urge you to destroy my body, Its existence defies the wise providence of heaven. It mustn't exist in this world.
Wait! Elaine! God! Curse! What a cruel world! I gave everything for your happiness, and now what am I left with? I have no meaning in my life. Damn it! What have I been doing with my life? Elaine! Elaine!
Damn, brutal. This sets up a very interesting plot though. There are two Elaines. There's the body and the spirit, and the body's not a real Elaine, and we have to kill that by order of Elaine. This sucks. But now we have a motivation. James was sent here for a different reason, but we should get on this. And remember, we did hear what had happened regarding Patrick and Elaine a while ago, and this is further indication of that. I suppose if I had not known to look at the wall for Elaine's portrait, that cutscene would have given it away. But man, this is rough all around. Even Edward just was like, I'll let James have his moment. Because that sucks, because James turns to religion to try to numb himself from what had happened with Elaine. And now she's like, yeah, I want you personally to obliterate my body. He's like, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, yeah, you know what? I'll go back to Hammer. I'll save Saknoth for maybe a little later, just for safety. I don't think it should break easily. It's the hardest item in the game to acquire, but I'll play it a little safe. So, remember what happens when a mysterious force blocks the door. You kill a boss, and then you have no more mysterious force blocking a door. Wherein? Where am I? There's books. There's a fire that is lit. Otherwise, you see a scroll with a picture of a dragon. Oh, okay, across the books. Unless that is, in fact, a scroll. Above the dragon, it reads, Hestia. If you remember correctly, that means hearth in Greek. I'm trying to think now. Was there a Greek god or goddess or something called Hestia? I don't even remember. But, okay, hearth. And what do you know? I'm by the hearth, so maybe this was a hint all along. There's a fire burning in the hearth. That's it. Okay. More shotgun shells. I'll take those. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at. Empty bottle, which clearly, well, I don't know how clear it is for you, but it says sulfuric acid on the bottle. I guess that's a hint, because remember there was that, like way earlier in the game, there was that thing for acid that said you need a container. Well, this is a bottle designed to hold acid, clearly. Maybe it'll tell me that more obviously if I look at its description. Yeah, there you go. A glass bottle with a sealable top used for storing medicine or other perishables. The label reads acid proof. No, it doesn't, but if it says sulfuric acid, that it would imply that it's acid proof. So I'll allow it. What? There's a fight. Oh, Dragon Age, the room with the scroll looked like it had a second hearth. Maybe I'll come back. We'll find out. I've seen these guys before, so I'm not interested. I'm wondering if the knight is new, though. That bright red sword. Anyway, see ya. Right. You see a scale. When you step on it, it points to 45 kilograms. Cool. Patrick's memo. Is it a tool or is it read? No, it's read. Note written by Patrick monitoring his weight over a period of several weeks. According to it, Patrick weighed more or less 70 kilograms. Shorter read, anyway. More rifle rounds. Could I not pick them up? Oh, I have too many of them. Roman nuts, I could certainly pick those up at the very least. Also, look at this. It's another fireplace. Ho ho! You see a fireplace. There is no fire burning. You remember the word, Hestia, written on the scroll. Yeah, I had to read that to be able to do this. Perhaps you should investigate the fireplace. There's an opening beneath the fireplace containing a ladder that goes underground. Do you want to go down? Yes. I'm trying to get what's clearly an item here. Come on, really? Am I going to get into a fight down here trying to pick up an item? Thank you. That's very awkward. But it's one more panacea. Huh. You found a scale with a counterweight attached. By adjusting the counterweight, you can change the balance of the scale. 70 kilograms was written on Patrick's memo. Maybe you should adjust the counterweight to that weight. What do you want to set the first digit to? So I just... Oh, wait a minute. Koudelka is 45 kilograms. I want the counterweight. So 25 plus 45 is 70. 25. The counterweight is currently set to 25 kilograms. Now, I heard the click, but otherwise... Is there anything here, or would I need to go... Nope, we got this. First, I'm going to go back. How do I climb out of here? There we go. I need to retreat for a moment. I'm going to do a little backtracking. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. It looks like Roger is still engaged in research. Does it just kick me back out? Okay.
I know it's here. I saw it here. I put it here. What? Have you come round to see me again?
I want you to look at this.
Research journals.
I want you to tell us whether what's written there can actually happen or not.
Well, let me see. Yes, I see. Oh, that's right. Resurrecting the dead. Ooh, a cauldron. The Branwyn tales, indeed. Yes. It is most likely that the events detailed here did take place.
Just as I thought. But that's so frightening that if the...
Personally, I have not attempted it. I am certain that the Immigrant document contained accounts of secret rituals conducted to resurrect the dead. But as you can tell from reading this, it involves complicated preparatory work. I'd given up discerning the impossibility of using the psychic powers necessary to create such an immense psychic platform. Moreover, I never expected that people would attempt to challenge such a feat.
The journals say that the physical body was resurrected, but not the soul.
Absolutely. The ancients held the secret to life in the palm of their hands. But they could never come close to touching the secrets of the soul. They resurrected the dead in order to use their physical bodies as a workforce, thus building the great civilization we oftentimes speak of. In fact, we would not be far off if we called them puppeteers. Exploiting the human body as an object.
If so, then wouldn't
Yes, resurrecting the dead and restoring them to life as it was before death is impossible.
Then how do you return the resurrected body once again?
That is a very complicated question, since it already defies universal logic.
Please.
It is no easy task.
Tell me how. It's what Elaine, God rest her soul, wanted.
Right. It is not absolutely impossible, but I would need to call forth the sacred powers in order to complete such a feat. Oh, yes. I know that the arm of Daniel Scotius, the man who built this monastery, is stored in a stone statue on the ground. If we throw that into a cauldron, we will successfully destroy the roots of the tree of life. Oh, after that, I haven't a clue whether to call forth the energies of fire or entrust the task to water. Oh, it is so complicated.
Fire. Or water.
What are we going to do?
Oh, Heavenly Father, bless our souls and bring forth an end to this suffering. Oh.
Ooh, we may have a plan, and this cutscene means that it looks like it was necessary for me to find Patrick's notes. And yeah, the animation in that scene was really good. I'm actually very, very surprised that they just showed James handing the paper to Roger. Like, he just took it out of his hand right there in front of the camera. I thought for sure that they would try to find a way to dodge around that. Like, games hesitate to do that today. I guess I wasn't a cut, like an FMV scene, but like in gameplay, sort of, with models. I'm very impressed. Because even when Ogden handed Edward the bullets in one of the really early parts of the game, I think his hand covered Edward's hand, so they were able to fudge it. But here, he just did it. That was amazing. Anyway, I'm back outside. Look at me, I'm here. So, I immediately get into a fight. It's you again. Alright, let's take a swing with our hammer. Ooh, nice. Goodbye. Oh, no kidding. And James as well, huh? Tricky, tricky. Tinderbox? What? What even is that in context? It's a big question mark. Is this an actual key item? Because if so, that's really unfair. Metal box with a latchable lid used to carry matches contains several matches. Huh. Another thing. Shotgun 6? The first shotgun I found was shotgun 2. Now it's shotgun 6. Well, now I'm at maximum item capacity. I have to discard something. Probably weapons, right? Look at shotgun 2. It's right here. Shotgun RD. Oh, boy. I wonder if I should just drop the cat food odd. Shotgun shells, antidote. Oh, Listel. I'll just use a Listel. Whatever, man. Shotgun 6. What the hell? Wait, it holds 6 shots? That's insane. The latest model featuring pump action loading. It can hold 6 shots. That's ridiculous. The other shotguns hold 2 before you have to reload. That's crazy. Shotgun shells. Absolutely bananas. Yeah, maybe it's a nickname like the Red 9 or Killer 7. Well, Killer 7's a nod. I don't know what Red 9 means, if anything. It's 9mm, but aren't a lot of handguns? I'm not sure where I go. Is this... Okay. Okay, by the way, normally I don't think I'd be allowed to enter here if we hadn't seen that cutscene with Roger. So good for me. Of course, I am absolutely bloated with items, so I'm going to have to do something about this. Anyway, we're in the vestry. More Roman nuts. Pistol rounds. But I'm full. You see 6 dolls. It looks like the lower 4 dolls can be moved. Do you want to move the first doll? I'm trying to see what I'm looking at. It looks like we have green skirt, red skirt, green skirt, red skirt. Or dress, whatever. This is weird. I'm not, like, where do I move it? Yes? Oh, you turn them. Okay, the 2 on the left are facing right, and the 2 on the right are facing not quite right directions? No. No. Yes. You hear something that sounds like a lock opening from the next room. Jeez, okay. Not a nightmare. The plot is thickening. On Dragon Ace, yeah, I know about Red 13 from FF7, but the Red 9 is one of the handguns in Resident Evil 4. Otherwise... Vestry first floor. I guess I'll save. Yeah, I am allowed to go out to the side. Or get into a fight, it's fine. Whoa, whoa, what are you? Oh wait, is that... Oh, that's one of those eyes that drags itself on the ground. Ugh. Absolutely hideous. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Okay. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. And these things cast. Yep, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Yay, first try. These monsters are freaky. There we go. Not quite sure what I'm looking at. Otherwise... This looks pretty gorgeous. It looks like there's something in the shadows, but you can't see well. Maybe if you lit a candle. Was that tinderbox item mandatory? That's absurd. The room brightens as you light the candle. Lighting the candle used up your last match? You throw away the now empty tinderbox. Wow. Do you want to pick up the item, whatever the hell this is? You got Life Drinker. If it's a weapon, then maybe the tinderbox was not necessary. Maybe this is a secret weapon. Oops, wrong thing. I'm screwing this up. Wrong menu thing. Life Drinker. Look at that! A necromantic blade that gives its user great power. In battle, at the cost of his or her life energy. Oh wow, it drinks my life. Ooh, boy. Oh wait, no, apparently it heals the user when hurting the enemy? Alright, well, in any case... I can't go this way. I probably need to go just to the main door. I'll save again. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to play this a little bit safe. Edward is going Sacknoth, baby. Yeah, I could throw out around Ogden's axe. Why the hell not? And Koudelka can sit. Something's not right. And this is the save point, presumably? Alright. Wow. That's amazing. 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 Anyway. I'm going to have to see, like, how this works. I guess I'll get up a little bit closer with Koudelka. Edward will get up there. I don't know if he's close enough. Look at the size of that sword. And there's Ogden's axe. Now that we know it's dark history. My god, this is awesome. Not so bad. That sound. Yeah, apparently magic is no good on this guy. But Saknoth with Edward's stats? Man, this thing is creepy as hell. Let's just wombo combo. $100. Oh god. This thing can defend. Smack. Are you not gonna go twice, are you? Oh my god. Oh, okay. And Edward's paralyzed. This is bad. Jeez, enough. I think I might want to wait this one out. Oh no, that's casting? It's hard to tell. Koudelka's silenced, but that may not matter. I'm going back to the cat's eye. Yeah, that's good damage. And I scale with intelligence, not with strength for this. 100 versus 567. Yeah, alright. Edward is not doing so well right now, so we'll just let him sit. Smack. Fine, if Edward can't hit you, I will, buddy. Wait, oh, I healed him. Oh, I see. When his animation goes crazy like that, that's when you stop. Edward can actually move right now, but we're gonna wait this one out. You will cast Heal on Edward. What an annoying enemy. And Winterburn, yeah, this is called... Jesus. Winterburn, this is called the Apostle. A fallen angel who delights in death and torture. Summoned by the evils of Nemeton Monastery, his only desire is to unleash chaos upon the world and take glee from its ruin. Let chaos take the world! Man, I healed Edward, but it looks like I gotta heal myself. Good heal, though. Edward needed that. James just can't take a hit. I'm gonna need the Apostle to stop flipping out, is the problem. Koudelka's still silenced. Guess I'm reviving James again. He stopped shaking. Ha 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 ha, how do you like me now? What a tricky boss. She's still silenced, so I guess I'm punching. I could use Roman nuts, actually. This might sting for Edward and do nothing to Koudelka. A 100, whatever. What a gorgeous enemy. Edward is allowed to hit him. 2,000. Keep in mind, though, this is with the Saknoth. Like, the best, not immediately breakable sword in the game. You know what? I'll use the item. I'll make it fun. I'll use whiskey. Because this guy could two-shot James anyway, so who cares? Oh boy, I didn't realize it revived him by that little. It's fine, everything's fine, I know what I'm doing. Okay, the reason I'm idling is I'm making damn sure that his animation is, he's not flipping out. Although it doesn't matter, I'm just gonna heal myself. He went to run attack while his tail is up. I was just looking for making those jerk motions. Like where it starts jittering. I think one hit will still take James out. This is unfortunate. I'm not sure what to make of this one. No, we're good. Wait, did I get him? Hooray! Oh, attack while his tail is up and you get a counterattack? Oh, okay. Well, fortunately we're through. That's a genuinely tricky boss. Oh man, what do I even want for Koudelka? Even more intelligence? Even more vitality? Oh, leveling up multiple times. Damn, alright. Edward, probably also twice. James, this is nice. Okay. Crossbow. I gotta throw away an item. Oh god. 33 cheeses. 33. Whatever, I'll throw out the cat food odd. Let's take this stuff off of Edward. I'm going to hold on to this for emergency situations. I'll put on the normal hammer again. And this is where I'm going to wrap up. That went really well. Saknoth pulling its weight. There we go. Also, I just want to show you something kind of funny, because normally this is where I immediately enter the installment, but check this out.
This must be the temple.
There's no way! If I put a bullet through it, it wouldn't budge. What are we gonna do?
How ironic to have made it this far and not have access to the temple.
Koudelka, Edward, you both must go now.
It is my friend that is apparently responsible for this disturbance, and therefore I am partially responsible for this trouble. I have no intention of asking for your sympathy, and I'm in no position to plead for your help. So from this point forward, I can manage on my own.
Don't kid yourself. We didn't come along just for your sake.
No, Koudelka, you should go back now. It'll be far too dangerous.
Edward, you're the one who should go home. You were not meant for this world. Granted, you are a good fighter, having had plenty of experience, and I won't deny the fact that you have the killer instinct either. But when all is said and done, you are an average Joe. I am not. I was meant to exist in this realm. It's the only place I can carve out an existence for myself.
Quit lecturing me. I want no part of a lukewarm existence with regret. No. My way is to not worry about consequences, and to do whatever it is I want to do. Chance means nothing to me. Life's a gamble, and once you place your bet, you'd better play to win, or else you end up dead.
Edward, you really are ridiculous.
That's what they tell me.
Do as you like.
That I will.
Oh, suddenly when you feel like it, you decide when you can and cannot open doors?
Wow.
There's a way. Remember when we were searching Patrick's mansion? There was various chemicals around. It may take some time, but I think I can combine the chemicals to make nitroglycerin.
Nitroglycerin?
That's great. We're talking powerful explosives here.
For this door, I think we'll need a full flask. Indeed, if I drop the flask before I return, I'll be knocking on heaven's door in a flash.
I go, and it is done. The bell invites me.
Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or hell.
And that's why I took the extra step after saving, because this is where I'm stopping the stream. This is the end of Disc 3. And yeah, I do see multiple people in chat. Is this the Nitro part from Castlevania 64? Is this the Nitro part from Penumbra? And then I'll ask myself, is this the Nitro part from Resident Evil 1 Remake? God, I hope not. I mean, I guess we're gonna find out. But yeah, we're done with Disc 3, and we're up to the final disc. What a cliffhanger! But this is where I'm going to stop for now, so thank you very much for joining the stream, and have a wonderful night.